Is this thing on?
Hello everybody and welcome to Infinity Evolved Skyblock with me, TechnoJock, on the Season Gamer server. I've had a little bit of a rearrangement. I have shifted our mass fabricator and replicator and scanner down here because we've got this cobble gen still from when we first started set up down here, being very noisy with the recycler, and this is set up, and I'm transferring this stuff over with transfer nodes at the moment. Means I don't need a pooling upgrade. I've got that one out of here now, and yeah, things going well. I've got the wooden transport pipe with the basic gate set up underneath this thing, so it keeps it nicely out of the way there, and we've got it running just now. I think I might put this on here at some point. I'm not quite sure if by having that it might stop it there, or if it needs to be directly onto the side of it. We'll see in just a moment, I would imagine. If another bit of scrap comes over. Yeah, it's not doing anything. Okay then, fair enough. And as you can see, I've got a liquid ejector on here, putting out the stuff into the portable tank for the moment, and that was just so I could move everything down without losing this precious stuff, because obviously that is quite expensive, that stuff really. But what we're going to do is, if you recall, we were working towards getting the replicator and the pattern storage, which I have got all but one of the teleporters done, and I think I've got the other one, yeah, there at the moment. So it's not very, very difficult, but it is quite a lot of crafting to do all at once. And if we take that, put it there, we've got one replicator. Perfect. And then over here, we've got two more of the crystal memory things. I've got actually a spare one at the moment, because we do have one down in the scanner just now. We've got the reinforced stone that we made with our CF sprayer and all that palaver earlier on in the previous episode. Two more mining lasers and an advanced circuit. That gives us that. Now we're going to need some MV wire connectors. MV wire connectors, yeah, I don't think we've actually got enough. I might use some of this cable that we've got sitting spare. We'll see how we get on with it. Might do something different about the cabling down here after all, but I don't think I can do it in the way that I'm just thinking about it just now. In any case, right, we'll need a replicator, and that's going to go there. And we'll need our pattern storage. Actually, I don't think that needs power. No, it does not. Right, excellent, that's going to be fine then. In which case, I think we are probably good to go. Now, I don't want that on the front, I want it on the... I actually want it on the back, don't need anything else on the back there. And we will go up to that, like that. There we go. Now, also in between episodes, our assembly table finished doing what we wanted it to do and got us one iridium ore. So it's time to now go and destroy that one iridium ore that took us so long to get and put it into the scanner. We'll put the crystal memory into there. We've got the iridium in here, and as you can see, this thing will slowly but surely work its way up, and we will have that scanned in just a moment. It's going to use an awful lot of power to do it. It's only got a little bit of power going through here. Perhaps should have put on a high voltage line on here rather than... Yeah, let's go get a high voltage one and see if that makes any difference. We'll need 6 of that. And we'll need, what is it, 6 aluminium as well. So we'll do that. We need 6 aluminium. I think I've got aluminium in here. I do. 6 in there, excellent. And we need some treated sticks. Or just the one treated stick, and we need 4 steel. Don't have any normal steel in there. Oops. Should have an abundance of the stuff here. Excellent. Ooh, perhaps shouldn't have done that, but never mind. We'll go like that, like that. And we'll get 2 of those. We'll have our those there. Go like this and this, and I didn't need 6. I needed 4, 3 even. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Right, let's go and connect this up and see how we are gonna fare with that. Let's take that off there, that off there. Let's put HV there. Come around here. HV there. That to there. Is that a bit better? Certainly appears to be more power coming through it. Okay, that should be fine now. Maybe we should put HV onto our replicator as well. I know it uses an awful lot of power as well. And since we have the stuff, let's just use this stuff. I will need the other HV connector there because you can only connect up one to each of these things. Not quite the same way as the MV wire connectors. Can have lots on them. Lots of wires on them. Okay, this is doing quite nice. It's keeping up with the power, kind of. Certainly a lot better than it was. So this is going to go up relatively quickly. We'll get this sorted out soon. Let's go drop off some of the steel that we've got on us. I think that would probably be a good idea. Another one of those compacting drawers might not be a bad idea for that, but we're just going to put it in there at the moment. Let's get rid of that and those. Don't need that at the moment. Don't need those. Or those, or that. We'll just keep those there for the moment. That's looking relatively good. So hopefully this will have finished. There we go, it has done it. It will take 120 millibuckets of UU matter. Now you can either delete this or save it. Obviously we're going to save it because that took us a long time to get. Let's put the pattern storage thing in here and you can go import from crystal. Being very careful not to accidentally overwrite what we've got. So that's going to save that there. And I'm also going to keep this one and save it. Now this, because it's right next to the pattern storage, we can now pull in from there. So we can go, 120 millibuckets. So we've actually got enough for 2 here. So if I take this and go on, put that onto the replicator. And what I'm going to do as well is I'm going to take our fluid ejector thing now and say, eject to the that side, or out that way, and if we put that in here, when this does in the next moment to go up by 1%, yep, it is ejected out and it should have 1 millibucket in there. So this is going to eject directly into here for the moment. That's perfect, that's what we want, because it's unlikely that we're going to completely fill this up. I think that's 8 buckets worth, and that's 8 buckets worth, so the chances of us having 16 buckets of UU matter kicking about are slim to none. So, I need to go and get my crescent hammer. Pop up here, get 1 crescent hammer, I think. Unless, no, I think that did actually go and find its way into the void when I had a little incident. So I need, what, 3 tin, 1 iron, isn't it? I can never remember. Like that, like that. No, it must be 3 iron, 1 tin. There we go, crescent hammer. Perfect. Pop those back in there. I was going to save this thing here, so crystal memory. Yeah, we've got one there that's empty. They look identical, there's no difference in them, but we will put the iridium one in there because we can reuse them and the pattern storage does retain that. But just in case a creeper appears and blows this all up, I do want to keep one at the moment handy. So we'll pop that in there, and we will scan something else. Probably, once we get some more nuclear waste to process down, we will make maybe MOX fuel. And we might do that for a little bit, and maybe, or definitely bedrockium ingots will be next on our list. But let's empty this into there. So we've now got 318 millibuckets, and we'll do a single run of this just now. This is very rapidly going to run out of power, but it is going up really quite quickly. This is going to get us what we need quite quickly. You can see the difference between having to run a full run of, I think it was 3 runs of the nuclear reactor before we managed to get this 1 iridium. How are we doing over here? Is this bottleneck there? It's not quite bottleneck there, but it's close to it. When this runs at the same time, I think it probably would. And if we had that running as well, definitely would. But yeah, this is going up rather nicely. So we should have 1 piece of iridium very shortly. How are we getting on? Come on, chop chop, there we go, and ta-da! Hurrah, hurrah, hurrah! So, we've got another 198 millibuckets. Let's just put it on another run, and we'll get that. So, the things that we're wanting iridium for. The first thing that we are wanting it for is to get ourselves into applied energistics. Let's come away from those machines where it's going to be a little bit quieter. There we go. So, we want the Certus quartz wrench. We need for this 4 very simple things. Enhanced Galgadorian metal, 2 of, and 2 enriched Sonarium alloy. That's all we need. Let's go through. Enhanced Galgadorian metal is got by smelting a large lump of Galgador. 1 large lump of Galgador is got from 9 normal lumps of Galgador, and each of those, well, we get 2 lumps of Galgador from a block of diamond, glowstone dust, 2 stabilized metal, and 3 eyes of Galgador. So, we're needing 2 of these large lumps of Galgador. So we need 9 of these recipes. So we need 9 diamond blocks. We need 3 by 9 glowstone. We need 18 stabilized metal. And we need 3 by 9 of the Eyes of Galgador. Eyes of Galgador we need gas tears for, magma creams for, hence the slime farm, fermented spider's eyes, hence the mushrooms, spider's eyes there, oh, it's a load of stuff. So, okay, there's that. And then the enriched Sonarium alloy is enriched Sonarium, which is irradiant uranium around Sonarium. So we've already got a little bit of that downstairs. I already tried this, but we need this. Each one of them needs Sonarium alloy, which needs 8 pieces of iridium reinforced plate, and each one of those requires 4 iridium ore. So that's 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32. So to make 1 Sonarium alloy, and we need 2. So we need a full stack of iridium ore to be able to make this. Whew. So you can see why I wanted to get this running right now ahead of everything else. So that's it, it's up to 2. And we've got 79 millibuckets left. So this needs to keep running until we've got a stack of iridium ore. Okay, fair enough. How many? We've got, I think, 2 gas tiers over here? 1. We've got 1 gas tier. But we do have this to start sifting. Good, good. We'll need to do that soon enough. Spider's eyes. We've got 87 spider's eyes. Come away from there a little bit. So, 87 spider's eyes. We are going to need... Well, we need 2 enhanced Galgadorian metal. Just 2. So we need 2 large lumps of Galgador. So we need 18 lumps of Galgador, so 8 times this. Each one of these, so we need... we need 8 times this. So we need, or 3 8s, 16s, 24. 24 Eyes of Galgador. So we need 48 gas tears, 48 fermented spider's eyes, which is 48 spider's eyes. So we've got enough spider's eyes at the moment. Let's do that then. Let's just get that sorted out. So like that. Let's put the rest back in there. We need sugar. There's 8 there, but we've got plenty over here. An abundance of this stuff. That's no bother. So let's just go like that. 36. Okay, we've only got a little bit there, but that's no bother. And we've got more than enough mushrooms. Let's see. Yeah. Let's go. Let's put the rest back in there. Although it's, yeah, that's fine. Now then, this will be really quite rapidly done. We're nearly there with the fermented spider's eyes. Like that. So we just need 6. Come on. Have we got any bone meal to chivvy this up? We do. And one more. Perfect. And pop that in there. We have 48. Look at that. Perfect. Right, 48 fermented spider's eyes. We need those gas tears as well. Well, we're going to have to sift an awful lot of this stuff to get gas tears, aren't we? Like, yeah, so we need gas tears. We need Eyes of Ender as well, so we need 24. Yeah. So we need 24 Eyes of Ender. 16. We are very low on ender pearls. I guess I'm going to have to go to the end and sort that out. Shall we go over to the end and sort that out? There is one thing I'm wanting to quickly do. Is add luck onto my site. Yeah, that would do. I'll just do just now, just a little bit. Put that there. So we will grab that, put on. There we go, so we've got 22. Let's hop on over to the end with some building materials, shall we? We'll make a little platform just to attack the... And there we go. Okay, so we're on the little platform. Where should we make this? Shall we put it up on top of one of these? Apologies if it's a little bit dark. That's the nature of the beast, I'm afraid. So let's make this. I should have remade my builder's wand before this, but never mind. Let's build this out a little bit. Hello, yes. Lovely. Get out of my face. And let's make these standard little little mushroom to stand underneath. So the Enderman can't get us, and let's get some Ender Pearls from these dudes. Yeah, can't get me, son. There we go. Why don't I just kind of do this on each platform? Let's go and go. Like this. And now we can go. Let's probably not the safest thing to have done here. There we go. There we go. We could have done with making this one a little bit bigger, but it doesn't matter. They can fly, they can't. Right, that will do for the time being, and I need to go through here. Perfect. Excellent. Right, we've got that. A little bit cutting it fine with my health, but you know, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Telling you. Right. There we go. The 24 of that. Let's put that back in there. What else did we need for the Galgadorian metal? No. For these. Magma cream. Oh, we've got plenty of that stuff, so we're going to need... Ooh, we need quite a bit more. 48, a little bit more. I think that should be enough. Let's see about this. And we go like that. I think, is that enough? It's not nearly enough. No. Oh no, oh no. I'm being silly. Like that. Yeah, we don't have enough. Okay, so I need to go and get some slimes from down here. Again, relatively easy. This is why we set up farms. And a good source of XP and all the stuff that I'm going to need for Thaumcraft as well. Come on. Nearly there. And yeah, let's go and suck up all this lovely XP and slime. Perfect. Nice one. Not a problem with the amount of slime now. In fact, let's just go like that. And who cares? So we got 24 there, 24 there, we can put the other stuff away, we got 24 of that, we got 24 of that. Nope, wrong thing. So it's just the gas tiers I need to do. So I'm going to go and sift a bunch of stuff. But I think that does it for the moment. We're kind of waiting on stuff to do. So I'm going to sift a bunch of... Scary stuff. Yeah, I'm going to sift a bunch of soul stand and get that on the go. We've got our replicator working nicely away at the moment, and we will continue to do that as and when we can, so we can build up towards a full stack of iridium. That's us kind of cooking on gas at the moment. I think we're well on our way to getting towards that AE2 thingy bob. But until the next time, of course, please do like, subscribe, all the rest of it. Check out the other seasoned gamers, and until the next time, have a funs. Bye-bye.